I'm Father Doug Leach. I'm chaplain at Cathedral High School and vocations director for the Diocese of St. Cloud, which I love. And past few months, I've also been a parochial vicar at a few of our parishes in St. Cloud. And I've noticed in taking on just that weekend Mass, the Sunday Mass, that there's something in me that is very much filled. That gives life. I love being chaplain. I love being vocations director. But there is something about the weekend, the Sunday celebration of the Eucharist that just gives me a lot of life. With that being said, I know for many of our priests across the diocese, traveling from location to location, many times across miles, sometimes all the different locations and places can be hard and challenging. The theme for this All Things New series in July is supporting our priests. And first of all, I just like to say that I do feel very supported. And so many places I go, people mention, "Hey, we're praying for you. We love you," and all those things take root in my heart and are very meaningful. With that being said, there's different studies across the nation that would show that dioceses that struggle more with priest and parishioner relationship don't do as well. Smaller dioceses with smaller parishes generally generate a lot more vocations to the priesthood, for example. There can be challenges when there's not a known relationship between priest and people. And so it's really good just to look at what are ways that we can move forward in helping foster those relationships. Years ago, Pope Benedict XVI said that we must be careful that priests don't just become functionaries. Sometimes it can feel like we just go into a place, offer the Mass, offer the sacraments, and then zip off to the next place. Pope Francis also commented that we need to be careful that priests don't become holy bureaucrats, just kind of managing things without that relationship with the people. As we continue to journey and move forward as a diocese, it's really good to be aware of the importance of that relationship with the people. How just as a father doesn't come home just to put money and food on the table, but really to be there for them. It's helpful to look at what are the ways that priests can really be there for the people, and the people to be there for the priest. When those relationships are fostered, and when the structure of how we function as a diocese really supports the relationships above even more than management and other things, as much as that is an essential role of a priest as an administrator in his shepherding duties. It's helpful just to really foster those things. And so as we continue to move forward as a diocese and walk together, I just want to reiterate how grateful I am to be a priest of the Diocese of St. Cloud, to be a priest of Jesus Christ here in this place. How this is at times challenging for me as well. Sometimes I do feel like I'm not at my best. I come into a place maybe a little bit frustrated or interiorly angry, even if that's not necessarily shown. As I do share some of these things with lay people, they'd often share, "Well, yep, that's every day in our house too." The challenge with that sometimes can be priests come in less than at their best and kind of leave like a sour taste sometimes for people, a negative comment in something where they don't quite see people or listen to someone in the way that they need, and then all of a sudden they're gone, and the priest isn't there for them in the way that they need. And so it's really helpful for us to see how we can really walk together. So in the priest, when we're not on our best, how we know as a diocese that we as priests are there for you, that we want to be there for you. And we're willing to take a look at whatever that might mean for the future in order to foster that. I just want to leave you with just the last little thing. I just got a new license plate. It was custom made. It says 2 Cor 6:2. Meaning 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 2. That verse simply says, "Now is an acceptable time. Now is the day of salvation. And so we turn to Jesus Christ, our Savior, seeking his presence in and through all things as we are together today and take the next step of what comes next.